and this is Sea Life.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to make coconut pecan crusted tilapia with orange marmalade dipping sauce for our special meal. And I can't wait to get started. It just sounds so good to me. You need 7 tilapia fillets, a half cup of sweetened coconut flakes, a half cup of walnut or pecan, nuts, shelled, 3/4 cup dry breadcrumbs for your tilapia coating. And for your dipping sauce, you're going to need 1 cup of orange marmalade, a tablespoon of honey, a tablespoon of mustard, and it says spicy mustard works better. You can use yellow mustard. And so you can just add cayenne pepper to yellow mustard if you need to, if you'd like to have a spicy mustard that way. It says to preheat your oven to 375. Pour your breadcrumbs and walnut into the blender, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to make a coating, pat your fish dry enough that the coating will stick. Pat them dry with your paper towel so the coating will stick to them, and put them in the oven. And another thing I wanted to do before we get started is I want to give a shout out to Texas Grilling 2020. They have got some of the most scrumptious looking barbecue that I've seen in a while. And let me see. Oh, I'm wearing Daniel's glasses again. Oh well. This recipe came out very small, teeny tiny little letters, so I had to have some glasses. So here we go. We're starting off with some pecans. I'm going to add 3/4 cup of breadcrumbs, panko breadcrumbs. Let's see if I can get it where it can kind of go. Panko breadcrumbs. I love the panko breadcrumbs for some reason. They're just so scrumptious. And then you're going to put in a half cup of coconut, which is 6 ounces. So I'm just going to put in a whole bag of this coconut. And I'm going to go ahead and use a blender and just blend it all together at once. You can actually just put your coconut on later if you wanted to. But I'm going to blend it all together at once, I believe. Okay, so that's it. You've got your crumbs, your nuts. Okay, and your coconut. So we're ready, and I'm just going to use my little ninja, or I think it's like a ninja. If it's not a ninja,
it's a bullet.
A little bullet, yeah. I'm just going to use my little bullet. Okay, now I found that just a minute ago, I found that when I tried to do this, I should have put that coconut in first, and so there's a little hint for you. Right, so here we are, and I have mixed my nuts and my panko in my blender, and it's sticking to the sides a little, so I'm hoping that it's going to be dry and flaky enough. And I'm just going to pour it in a shallow pan here. And then I'm going to coat, first I'm going to coat it with the panko and the nuts, and then just sprinkle it with the coconut. So, oh yeah, this is working so much better than my very first try. I was just wrestling, trying to get this to cook. Then what you're going to do is put it on a cooking rack over a cookie sheet. Okay, so I'm drying up this fish pretty good. And it does have a few crumbs left from the mixture before that I had tried with the coconut in it, and it just would not stick. So Okay, so here we go. And you want the fish to be coated, you know, fairly well, because, oh, you know what I'm forgetting is to put it in the coconut too.
Oh yeah, that's working much better.
But I'm not putting it in the coconut. I don't know.
Let me get some coconut.
My coconut is a little bit too moist to be.
Maybe we should just sprinkle it on there the way it is.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to sprinkle my coconut over after I get it coated like this. And that's how I'm going to do my coconut crust. But this is nuts and panko. This is your, and I'm using pecan nuts because I have a bunch of pecans that were free to me and we're just enjoying them. So here it is. And so here is the recipe I'm using with that. And I know you can't see what I'm doing over there with this, but I'll show you the fish once I get it all ready for the oven. Here we go. And just put a couple pieces of paper towel down and just dry that fish off pretty good. And you put it in your coating and just coat it up really good. On both sides. And I hope you all are having a beautiful family dinner as well tonight and enjoying each other's company and having a little wine, maybe something good to drink. And if you have not pressed the like button yet, please hit the like button. At this time, okay, I'm getting ready to put these into the oven and see how nicely crusted they are. I'm going to sprinkle some coconut on them and put them right in the oven. So here I have some coconut that had been, okay, here's a pair of scissors and I'm just going to cut them open, get it open, and going ahead and just sprinkling that coconut over the top of it, of these fish patties or these fish fillets. YouTube has inspired me to try more and more daring recipes. This is something I have never tried before, this crusted fish. So that's what I decided this year. I'm going to try a lot of different recipes with my family. I'm just going to figure out what it is that is really special to them. So we have found some amazing recipes. So if you guys haven't checked out the rest of the channel yet, you will find that we have found some really tasty recipes. 375. It's going into the oven at 375 and that's going to be for 30 minutes. Okay, you're just going to take a cup of this sweet orange marmalade from Smucker's again and put it in a saucepan. I'm using my little frying pan, but this was just about the right size pan. And then I'm going to put a teaspoon of honey with it and start making this sauce.
Tablespoon.
A tablespoon of honey, yeah. I got my teaspoons and tablespoons.
Tablespoon of mustard.
And honey, and we're going to put a tablespoon of mustard, a tablespoon of honey, and I've got just the regular tablespoon here, but that's okay. I'm just go ahead, a tablespoon of honey. And a tablespoon of, I'm going to use a spicy brown mustard. We haven't opened this yet, I don't think. So, here we go. Open. And I'm just going to squeeze it out just like that. And that should be good. And I'm going to start just mixing it up. And then I'm going to put it over some heat. I think just medium heat. That's what they have said. I think I'll go ahead and put a little cayenne pepper in it.
It says a quarter teaspoon.
A quarter of a teaspoon. Okay, so I'm just going to sprinkle a little. Just a little covering of cayenne. That's a quarter of a teaspoon, isn't it? It isn't very much. So, and medium heat. So I'm putting my my stove top at about 3.5. And I'm just going to get that warmed up and put it in a little serving bowl here. I'm just going to put it in this little serving bowl again. And that will be the dipping sauce for our fish. Okay, I think this sauce is done. And it's just, it just turns right out of that pan. Very easily. Turn that off. And that's the dipping sauce. Ah, this is Sea Life. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless.